This is a general reading for Pisces for May 15th through the 31st. So if Pisces is your sun or moon, rising, or Venus, this is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I am again offering a complimentary reading for one person, a 30-minute reading, selecting from those who either subscribe or put in a comment in May. Know that I read all of your comments and I really appreciate them because it helps me to develop the channel. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button, share the video, tell your friends about the channel. That all helps to increase the channel. I'm again back doing personal readings, so if you would like a reading, just send me an email. My email address is on my YouTube channel. And the price is for 15 minutes, €10 or $11, and for half an hour, it's €20 or $22. And then what I do is you send me the email and I give you the link for the PayPal, and then I will send you a video that is with the link that is for you only, for your eyes only, so it's private. You can share it with friends if you want to, but that would be up to you. If you want a reading, I can also do it by phone if you want to, like on WhatsApp or in person. So there are choices. I have Nina right here on the table. If you hear any little noises, that's her snoring. Jason is in the bedroom. Spirit has helped me to select 2 oracle cards for you. I am using the Hanson Roberts deck today for the Celtic Cross. So the first oracle card chosen by Spirit from Wisdom the Oracle is number 27, Exchanging Gifts. The law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. The oracle message. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not the time to just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the values others bring to your life. So the prosperity message, all your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, allowing synaptic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. So listen for the messages, and you know that the universe can send messages through people, through opportunities. So keep your ears open for suggestions from people around you, for opportunities, because the universe works through people, and they can be giving you messages that you need to hear. So let's see what we have coming up for you, Pisces, in the next 2 weeks. And the first card we have is the Hermit, which is looking for the truth. Crossed over by the Sun, 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups behind you. Crowning you is the 4 of Cups. Ahead of you is the Emperor, King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Knight of Rods, and the final outcome is the Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings for money, yes. With the 5 of Wands. The Tower with the Knight of Rods, Judgment card, Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Now that's interesting because this is the same card that was crowning Aquarius. And you've got the two fours here, crowning the Four of Cups and Four of Swords. Then when you have the Five of Pentacles, the Moon, Two of Swords, and you got two twos, Two of Cups, Two of Swords. And then crossing that, the Fool. You've got new beginnings, but you don't know what to do. And you have a Tower moment. I would like to know about that. Knight of Wands and the Tower. Tell me about that, angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is that about the Tower with the Knight of Wands? Something that you thought was permanent is not. Standing firm, the Seven of Wands. Broken heart. And spinning your wheel of fortune. Could be could be a communication that comes out that you are surprised about with the Knight of Wands. And you thought that the situation was stable, you thought that it was permanent, and then there's the Tower. I actually like towers, and I like the Death card because it means change. It can be the end of a chapter, an end of a lesson, and going on forward to a new lesson. It also breaks up the energy if you've been stagnating and fearful of moving forward, and the universe is like, okay, let's give you a shove. So like the Tower is giving you a shove to move forward. And that's what it's doing. It could be that you were, you have your Knight of Wands, could be a relationship, it could be work. And through that, you couldn't make a decision, even though, okay. And this is the vision I have, and it smelled like a fish, a rotting fish. That's what it was. You smelled the rotting fish, but you didn't want to do anything about it. You were fearful. You knew that there's something bad, but you didn't want to take any action, and the universe is like, okay, we're going to take care of this. You cannot ignore it anymore, and that's your Tower moment. Boom. Okay, and you can't ignore it anymore. And that whole thing, if it smells like a fish, a rotting fish, it is a rotting fish. Well, it was. And the universe is like, okay, you didn't do anything about it. And we made it very obvious, and now the universe did something so you could not ignore it any longer, whether it be a relationship, love relationship or work relationship. Because your reading is about looking for higher guidance, removing yourself. He's on the mountaintop looking down, removing himself, getting assessment. So this was you, and this could be about your situation, your Knight of Rods, and you were looking down, and you had the lantern looking for truth. You were looking for the truth. This is, that sable where he is looking, searching the earth for someone to tell the truth. And you were looking for the clarity and truth of the situation, and you got that from the universe, because you were looking also for the directions to go. You were looking at your choices, and you hadn't really done anything yet. You were sort of like on hold, knowing that you wanted to move forward, but you were looking at what are the choices? What do I have? What are my options? Not moving forward at the time, just sort of looking, holding pattern. And then you have, see, you're undecided, you're blindfolded, the Hermit gives you the information. In this case, you were blindfolded, you didn't have the information, and you were trying to make a decision without all the information for a new beginning. So it was sort of like on a holding pattern. What is it that you were supposed to be doing? Getting the information so that you know that you can move forward. Nina decided to sit in my lap now. Because at the base of it is, see, there's your other two, balancing, juggling, two situations. There's, you've got the rocky waters behind you. You were trying to balance the situation, and knowing that you didn't have all the information, and you're trying to follow your intuition. You know that you didn't have all the information, that you know that the situation, if it's work or if it's a relationship, was off, and you're looking for clarity and you're looking for direction, and the universe gives that to you through the Tower moment. Because behind you is their happy home and feeling some incompleteness. There might have been, it could be home with some financial concerns, could be delay in money, such as a raise or promotion, or if you had your own business, it could be a delay in contracts. That's behind you. Because what's crowding you, what's on your mind, is sort of taking a break and looking at your options. Could be home, could be relationships. But this is sort of like taking a break, assessing what you want. The Four of Cups is looking at past relationships, and looking at things that didn't work out. And these are, what do you want? Who are you? What do you bring into a relationship? What kind of relationship are you looking for? What attributes does that person have? Because you have new opportunities for love, and you're sort of taking a break, going, what do I want? That's what's on your mind, is what do I want now? Because ahead of you is the Emperor and the broken heart. Now, the Emperor can be a person who makes a decision, can be like a ruler, can be a judge, can be a government entity, but there's some sort of dealing either with the government or a decision that someone makes that caused you a broken heart. Could be, for example, someone involved in the family court, and there's a decision that you had a broken heart going into the family court, or maybe a decision that was painful to you. For someone, that could be the situation. For others, you're waiting for a decision. It could be maybe a job with a government entity, or money coming from the government entity, something. But they're coming up, it is causing you concern. That's right ahead. Because then you have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, and this is moving forward. And then the King of Pentacles is the man in the community who has money. And let's ask for clarity. Can you please clarify the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles? Now, the Knight of Swords can be action. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person. Tell me about the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Thank you for this for Pisces. Okay. And there you are. So it's about a relationship, or this is energy. Here's a relationship and moving forward. So it could be leaving, it could be moving out away from a person or a job, because the Knight of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles could represent a job, for example, and the Knight of Swords can be action, moving forward, and a decision. Now, there's lovers, could be a relationship, or it could be a decision. But you're moving forward and a new beginning. So maybe you decided to move forward to a new relationship. That is very possible. And then you have a communication between two people, manifestation of what you want. So someone's helping you, a partnership, in order to manifest what you want. And the Judgment is the manifestation here on earth, what you've been working for, and this is a communication between two people. This is a partnership. Someone is helping you to accomplish this goal. And then we have here that Tower moment that I was talking about, that moving forward out of a difficult situation. And then the final outcome is new beginnings for money, even though there's a lot of energy around it. Now, it could be related to the Emperor and the pain there, that decision. And it could be a delay of new opportunities from the Emperor. It could be a delay if you're dealing with a government entity, for example, starting your own business. You have so many hoops to jump when you're starting your own business, and it could be a delay in that. It could be like, oh, well, you have to have a license for this now, and you have to have a license for that, and oh, you have to have a building inspector coming, you have to have all these safety things, even though, you're thinking, I'm just going to open my business, and I like doing what I do, and, so it's all these conflicting things. Could be if you're applying for a new job, It could be delays. Could be, you know, they want you to take this interview and that interview and that interview and a test, for example. But there's some sort of delays going on for your new opportunities for money, whether it be for business of your own or for a new job or even internally for a job. There are some delays because of the broken heart, you know, the pain of dealing with this Emperor, the person making the decision. That's what's coming up this month, Pisces. So now the other card that Spirit shows for you, Nina, are you wiggling here? Sorry. Is nostalgia, number 33, which is a master number, and this is from Believe in Your Own Magic. Focus on the here and now. You spending the majority of the time daydreaming, wondering what could have been if only things had gone the way you wanted. By doing this, you aren't giving yourself a fair chance. Truth is, there's nothing you can do to change what happened, no matter how many scenarios you craft in your mind. Make improvements to your present, not your imaginary. Be sure to nurture what you've been given. So it's being here in the now, knowing what hoops you have to jump through in order to accomplish your goal. Because you will accomplish that if you focus on the here and now. So thank you so much. If you want to be notified when the readings come out, please consider the subscription and notification. If you want to see the 2024 year for your sign, I have the video on my YouTube channel, and it's per each sign, and each sign then has all 12 months, so you can see what's coming up ahead. So thank you so very much, Pisces, and Nina and I send you light and love from Portugal.